Hey, great morning, everybody. It is Candace Byrd-Davis coming to you with Saturday mornings Go Director Training. Guys, I'm fired up and excited. First of all, if I haven't had the opportunity to tell you all Merry Christmas. New Year's right around the corner, so I might as well get it out there. Happy New Year. I'm so excited for those of you who decided to join us on this Saturday morning's Goal Director Training, because I know a lot of people are probably out there trying to return Christmas gifts or get the after Christmas sales, but you guys took time out of your busy schedule to jump on this webinar because, as you know, phase one was fun, but phase two, it's going to be all you and what you put into your business. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time on this Goal Director Training, again, my name is Candace Byrd-Davis, one of the national directors here with Total Life Changes. And just to tell you real quick about who's delivering the training to you guys today. You know, I got my start in Total Life Changes back on November 23rd of 2014, so just over a year ago, and I got started with no real network marketing success. My history has been an insurance agent for the last 15 years of my life. I've worked for other agents, became a contracted agent, and then decided to open my own insurance agencies. But I kind of got sick and tired of being sick and tired of trading my time for a paycheck. And I decided to look at a different avenue. I dabbled in the industry, never really saw success until I said yes to Total Life Changes. Income disclosure out there because I did put in work, but I was excited because in 6 months I was able to earn a six-figure income. I was able to retire my husband from his very, very dangerous six-figure-a-year career, continued on to my 1-year anniversary, making a multiple six-figure income in this amazing company. But it did require action, and on today, I'm going to show you some tips, tricks, techniques to go ahead and get the first rank of leadership hit. And then for those of you who have been on these webinars before, I encourage you, stay tuned, because at the end of the webinar, I'm going to show you guys some extra stuff that's going to take your business to the next level in 2016, because 2016 is definitely a year of miracles, and I want you guys to be part of those miracles. So first and foremost, a little housekeeping here, guys. With this webinar, I'm going to share with you guys some important information that's going to take your business into overdrive. And what I want you to do is make sure you shut off all of your distractions. I mean, every distraction you can think of. Turn your phone off, close your Facebook, get yourself a pen and notebook, get yourself something to drink, and let's get ready to go. For those of you who are joining us for the first time and are new to Total Life Changes, I want to be the first one to welcome you to the first day of your new tomorrow. With that being said, I want to give you guys some pertinent information if it hasn't already been passed over to you. But, you know, in order to win in this industry, I know it sounds very, very cliche, but you must plug in. So you need to plug in to win. And then what you also need to do is make sure that you are plugging those in to win who you are bringing into business as well. So first and foremost, you know, with our company and with our team, we have a phenomenal system that you can plug into that helps elevate you in business. You know, we do offer trainings. This is one of the training, but also whenever it comes to the training category, know that on Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a Monday night training call. That call can be listened into live by dialing 712-775-7085. And the PIN number for that training every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is 608661. Now, if you happen to miss that training and you need to listen to the replay, please write the replay number down. The replay number is 712-775-7089. The PIN number on that replay training is 608661. Also, when it comes to training, you guys have found yourself at the #1 training hangout that we have for our team every Saturday morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can direct yourself and your team to www.goaldirector.info. If you happen to miss the live training, this training will be uploaded on there for the entire week until next Saturday morning's training. So always make sure that you plug in to win, and every new person that you introduce into the business, make sure that you give them the information to plug in as well. Now, when it comes to additional training, we also have a training website that we are utilizing right now, which is Training TLC Reps with an S, trainingtlcreps.com. That website is going to show you some information on how to go director. It's going to show you our elevation chart, which are the different ranks of leadership in our organization and how you obtain those ranks of leadership. So that is a very good website to go ahead and get your initial training started with Total Life Changes. Now, if you're looking for those of you who are new, we have a morning motivation and inspiration call that is done every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This call is done by people such as none other than the #1 female network marketer in the world and the #1 African-American top income earning female in the world, Miss Stormy Wellington. You also have the awesome and amazing Miss Pam McCrae. She does the morning wake up and win calls as well. She's just like some of you guys. She's been in the industry for 20 years, never truly saw success until she said yes to Total Life Changes, continued in her first 6 months, excuse me, in her first 6 months to make $250,000, continued on already to say she has made an amazing income. We also have Miss Chinita Foster. I will tell you, this woman is awesome and amazing. She's an NFL wife, a philanthropist, a humanitarian. This woman feeds 1,000 kids in Swaziland, Africa, and is a mother of 6 herself. She does the Wake Up and Win call as well. And then we also have Miss Nicole S Cooper, which is an internet marketing guru, a woman who retired from this industry, but because of the phenomenal company and compensation plan within Total Life Changes, she decided to say yes one more time. And I tell you what, she is accumulating quite a few comma checks by saying yes. So those are the women who are delivering the morning motivation and inspiration calls every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To dial into those calls, you are going to dial 605-562-3140, and you're going to use the VIP PIN of 493824. Now, those calls are recorded as well, but keep in mind that the recording only stays for 24 hours. So if you want to listen to the replay of the last call, you can dial 605-562-3149, and you're going to use the PIN number of 493824. Now, also, I want you guys to know that we have a opportunity business presentation call every single night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is done by our top industry earners, our top industry leaders. These calls are designed to help you put this business in front of those people that you want to introduce it to. I will tell you, everybody on these lines know 100% of the facts of the company and the compensation plan. You can utilize that call every night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by dialing 605-562-3140. You're going to use the PIN number of 493824. Now, also, for those of you who are new to the business, we have a phenomenal call that is recorded by Miss Stormy Wellington. It is called our Getting Started call. This call is going to give you the 4 steps to launch your business into success. You can listen to that call by dialing 518-777-4064. 518-777-4064. Now, we also have an on-demand call. Guys, this call is absolutely phenomenal. If you are not using this call, you're doing your business an injustice. This call, this on-demand call, is perfect for those people who want to introduce the business to somebody and do not want them to wait until the 10 p.m. call every night. You can go ahead and utilize the on-demand call by dialing 857-957-1985. Again, 857-957-1985. Finally, for those of you who are new to the business or just getting on this for the first time, we are having our national event, January the 29th and 30th in New Orleans, where we have people such as Carl Anthony Payne, Vivek A. Fox, Morris Chestnut. A lot of top celebrities and industry earners are going to be there. Grab your tickets, because I will tell you they are selling out fast. We're going to have about 10,000 people in attendance. You can get your tickets by going to TLCfrontrow.com. Excuse me, one moment here. Sorry about that. I just needed to read a quick message, but you can go to TLCfrontrow.com. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you there's a multiple different types of tickets that you can buy. Our VIP ticket is only $299. I encourage you all to get the VIP ticket, because with this VIP ticket, Understand this, with a VIP ticket, you, one, get to walk the red carpet, which our show is going to be better than the Grammys. So you get to walk the red carpet. Two, keep in mind, we have almost 10,000 people in attendance. So you will not wait in line with the masses. As a VIP ticket, you will get to flow straight to your seat, which will be preferred seating, where you will sit behind the top income earners, the VP of sales, the CEO, the nationals, the globals, the ambassadors, the executive ambassadors. So you will have preferred seating. Now, we also have a general admission ticket for $199 that you're going to be able to take part in all the events. You're just going to flow with the masses into the event. We are also having a masquerade ball that weekend as well. You can actually grab your masquerade ball tickets. Those are separate of your VIP admission. We will be having a next level up close and personal training on the TLC business, which will be an all-day training. You're going to get trained by people such as our executive ambassadors, Lanika and Greg Scott, Erwin and Twyler Portis, Shantae Lloyd, our ambassadors, Denise Lee, Stormy Wellington, our globals. So it's going to be awesome and amazing. It's an event that you do not want to miss. But now that I've covered all the housekeeping, let's get down to business, guys, because understand this. Hitting a director rank in our company is the first rank of leadership. This rank of leadership is going to open your compensation plan up tremendously to where you will now be earning things such as a residual income. You will now be earning matching bonuses. You will now be earning a lot more income once you hit the first rank of leadership in our company. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, if you give me 1 second, I'm going to share a screen here with you. And we are going to, let me just make sure I'm sharing the correct screen with you guys. Just give me 1 second here. All right, if somebody can text me and let me know that you guys are definitely seeing this screen, it would be greatly appreciated. If somebody can just send me a quick text. I'm waiting. I'm just going to assume right now until the text comes through that you guys are seeing exactly what I'm seeing. But right now you should be seeing our TLC back office. In our TLC back office, I definitely want to thank the young lady who gave me the ability to log into her back office so we could use this as a training source. But when we're talking about going director, ladies and gentlemen, okay, thank you, Miss Veronica Brown. Thank you, Donna Reeves. I appreciate the text. Thank you, Miss Larissa Barclay. Awesome and amazing. I appreciate you, ladies. Okay, as we are going director, ladies and gentlemen, director is the first rank of leadership in our company. As I was saying, there is, thank you. I got all my Facebook notifications going off now. Awesome and amazing. But what we are going to do is once you log into your back office, and you guys can get a visual of this, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you. But in order to hit director, there's a couple pertinent things that you have to have in place to be able to make sure that you are hitting director. Because what I don't want to happen is I don't want you to have the volume qualifications, but you are not set up right in the back office to be able to obtain that rank. So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, this particular woman here is going for director. So she was able to give me her back office login information. And what she is doing, ladies and gentlemen, is in order to go director, you have to have your auto ship set at 80 auto ship, minimum 80 PV to be able to go director. But to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I always tell everybody, set it and forget it. Because what you don't want to do is hit director and then boom, turn around and hit executive and you don't have your volume set up properly, or turn around and hit regional. So you have the volume, you get the payout, but you don't get the rank. So in order to refrain from doing that, what you first must do is today log into your back office. You're going to go into your auto ship profile, which is right here. And you can either update it if you already have your auto ship in place. If not, if you log into your auto ship and this is blank, that means you do not have an active auto ship. Now you want to have an active auto ship so that you can earn commissions. So if there's nothing here, what you're going to do is you're going to click add new profile. Once you add new profile, you're going to determine or distinguish what you want on your auto ship every single month. So if you are a person who uses the T, you might want to add a T. So in my case, I like the T, I like the NutriBurst, and I'm just using this as an example for you guys. And let's just say I'm one who wants to make sure that I get the love in my household every single month. What you're going to do is, once you indicate the items that you want, remember I said 120, you set it and forget it. So choose your items that you want, click continue. It's going to confirm all of your information here. And then you're going to enter your credit card information and click continue again to save it. Now, if you currently have an active auto ship that is only billing at 40 PV, which is just keeping you active, what you can do is you can set up your auto ship to go in. You can edit it. So it's going to bring up your information here. And all you're going to do is click the green edit button down here. So if you notice, this particular woman gets Strike Up for Men on her auto ship. So you click edit. Let's just say not only does she want the strike up, but now she wants the love too. So if her husband's striking up, she wants to make sure that she falls in love. So we select the love. And let's just say we do the T as well. What you're going to do is you're going to be able to select anything that you want to do on auto ship right here. You're going to save your changes, and it's going to let you know your auto ship products have been updated. And it's going to go through, and over here you're going to see your cumulative volume at 120. So now you know 120 a month is going to be billed for your volume, which is a total for these items of 134.85 that is going to be billed on the 26th of every month. So if you notice, she's set to bill up again today. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to choose her products for her. So let me go back and put her products where they were. And she just had Strike Up. So just for the sake of me not picking her products, because she's getting ready to bill again today, she can choose her own. So what it was doing is you would see your CV column and your total. So now you're set up to be able to go director, which is awesome. So the next way of going director, guys, our first step is to become binary qualified. So right now, if you guys haven't noticed, our back office columns have changed. It used to say left volume, right volume, but now what it's showing is your total volume. So in order, this is, now I need you to pay attention. In order to find your volume separated by legs, what you need to do here is click on your volumes, drop your sponsor down to binary, and now you can see your left and your right volume. So left and right, left and right. So as you see, she ended the week on Thursday with 3,000 in volume on her left, 0 in her right, because this woman locked her spot a while ago. Now she's ready to start building the business. We understand life comes at you fast, and you may be one of those ones that are on this webinar that just had to put it to the side for a little bit, and now you're coming back to it. So I want you guys to check that out again. Again, you go to your commissions tab, okay? You're going to see your total personal volume, your total team volume over here. Okay, now in order to see it broke up like it was before by legs, left volume and right volume, you are going to click on your volumes tab where it says sponsor. You're going to drop it down to binary. So now you are able to see your left volume and your right volume. And it gets so awesome to look at that you can actually click on this number and see who all your volume is coming from, which is awesome and amazing. So that is going to be where you're going to look at your volume. So if she wants to go director, what she needs to make sure she does is, first and foremost, she has to be binary qualified. So in order to show you how this works, I'm going to go into her graphical downline. Now, in order to go binary qualified, Geraldine has to have one personal sponsored person on her left team, one personal sponsored person on her right team. That makes her binary qualified. That gives her the ability to be able to open up the compensation plan. Now, just because I know Geraldine, she does not have any personal enrolled yet. So if you wanted to see how many personal enrolled you have, you just go to organization, personally enrolled. She has 0, which means she still needs to place one person on her left, one person on her right. So what she can do is she can manually, if she wants to place somebody into the business, she can manually click in the available spots. But what she also can do is this, ladies and gentlemen, a new feature that has just been released is called a holding tank. So as you know, with Total Life Changes, you have to keep your left volume and your right volumes at a minimum of 1,000 to be a director. So if you're bringing a lot of people in business and you're sending them directly to your website, what you normally do is have your preferred placement set. So let's just say Geraldine had already had somebody in her left leg, and now she's going to start placing people into her right leg. You can go into your profile. If it uploads, give me 1 second. It looks like it's running really slow right now. Okay, in her profile, she can go over to preferred placement, and depending on what leg of business, whether it's your left leg or your right leg, you can automatically have that distinguished. But now what corporate has done is released a feature called a holding tank. Now on this holding tank, ladies and gentlemen, all you simply do is in your profile, it'll say place your new signups in your holding tank. When you click this button and click save, that just means that anybody that you bring into business is now going to be placed into a private room right now. So they're not even going to fall in your organization just yet. So then this way you could determine, and this is going to cut you back from having to call corporate so many times, because you maybe placed somebody accidentally fell in your left, you want them in your right. Maybe it was a situation like that. Your holding tank is going to stop all of that from happening. You see, these people are going to sit in a private room, and what's going to happen is by midnight every Thursday night, you have to take those people that have fell into the holding tank and physically place them, or else corporate will do it automatically. So let's just say Geraldine had somebody in her holding tank. When she goes to look at her graphical downline, which is this area right here, underneath where it says available, it'll also have blue words that say place people from your holding tank. Now, I truly encourage people to use that feature so that you can distinguish where people are going to go and you can manage it and not have to worry about corporate trying to switch somebody when they cannot. So take your business into your own hands and turn on your holding tank. So anybody who goes to your website goes into the holding tank and you can come in and place them. So let's just say Geraldine has 2 people in her holding tank right now. She needs to go binary qualified. So what she needs to do is place 1 person on her left team, 1 person on her right team. So what you could do is go to the very bottom left. It's going to give the open spot. It's going to say place from holding tank. When you click place from holding tank, it's going to bring you up a new screen to where you select that person and place them there. It'll automatically update and you'll be able to see them instantly. Now, the next step is placing somebody in the right leg. Now, once you place the person in your right leg, you are now binary qualified. 1 in your left, 1 in your right. Boom, you're binary qualified. Now, let me tell you this, guys. You do not want to hold off on getting binary qualified. You want to do binary qualified your first 24 hours in business, because I'm going to show you in a few minutes what happens when you do not. Okay, so now that Geraldine is binary qualified, for this sake, for her sake, her left team is being built by people who are above her in the organization. These are not people that she brought in. These are people who have come in after she locked her spot. So she said yes and locked her spot. After she said yes, other people started recruiting people, and it just fell single file, one under another. Okay, now the importance of being binary qualified is this. Total Life Changes is one of the few companies that allow you to bank volume. Now, when I say bank volume, what I mean is this. In this particular week here, Geraldine ended the week with 3,000 in volume. And let me actually show you this way. Okay, so this particular week, Geraldine was not building her business over this time. So as you see, she has 0 in her right. But if she was binary qualified, Total Life Changes allows you to bank all of this volume that has not been paid out. So remember, we get paid off of the binary based off of our weakest team. So for instance, let's just say Geraldine had 500 volume in this leg, 3,000 in this leg. Total Life Changes is going to pay her off on the 500, which means 2,500 in volume points would be banked or would be carried over. So that would appear in your carryover column. So as you see, she has no carryover volume. As long as you have an active auto ship and you are binary qualified, all of this volume would accumulate. So she would have 20, 30, 40,000 in carryover volume that she can use for whatever particular leg it's in, whether it's your left or your right. And you can use this volume toward rank, which is huge. So here's an example. Let's just say the last 2 weeks she became binary qualified. That would be over 5,000 in volume between these two columns. That is enough volume for her to immediately, now that's in her left volume. So let's go take a look at volumes again. In her left volume, let's just add the last 2 weeks together, it would have been 5,000 in volume, okay? She would have had enough volume in her one leg in carryover that all she would have needed is to put the 5,000 in volume over here. She could have went executive. So she has enough volume in her left that all she needs is her right, but she has to be binary qualified first. All right, so now when we're talking about binary qualified, excuse me, my window wants to act a little crazy here. So when we talk about becoming binary qualified, ladies and gentlemen, what it requires is, again, 1,000 in volume on your left team and 1,000 in volume on your right team. Okay, so 1,000 over here and 1,000 over here, minimum. So once Geraldine goes binary qualified, now she needs to place the volume in her right leg. Now, guys, listen, this volume can come in the form of orders through the back office or new business partners. And what I love so much about our compensation plan is that 1,000 in volume doesn't solely come from you, but it comes from everyone under you. So what she could do is, as she's bringing new business partners into her right leg, that volume is accumulating. You can do it by bringing new business partners in or by placing new orders. So let's talk about placing these orders before we move forward. Again, her left team is built, her right team is built. Let's say for the sake of this scenario, she's binary qualified. What she would want to do is, if she wanted to, she needs the volume in her right leg. So you would go bottom right, which she doesn't have a bottom right. But what you would do is find the person at the very, very bottom of that right leg. And you can literally go into their back office. So you would get their login and place whatever reorders that you need to do. Let's just say you sold some tea, some NRG, some NutriBurst, and you need to reorder product. You would go into the very bottom of that organization and you would place it in that person's leg, because then everyone above it would benefit from the volume and get a payout, which is huge, because if these are your personal sponsors, that means you're getting a 50% check match. So when you place it underneath them in the organization and that volume rolls up, they get a check and you get half. So always, always, always reorder out of your back office at the very bottom of the organization where you need the volume. Now, what I will tell you, for those of you who are new on this webinar, understand this. When you reorder out of your back office, what is going to happen is you surrender the 50% retail commission, but you get 100% of the volume for that order. Plus, you get paid out on the binary for it. So I have a lot of people who say, hey, Candace, why do we encourage people to order from the back office? For one, it helps you hit rank. For two, you need to get your supplies or your products for your business. For three, it helps other people hit rank, so it increases your check match. So not only do you get an increase on check match, but all of that volume that you put into that organization and into that leg, you are now going to make a binary check off of it. So you're still making binary checks, you're making check match. Because a lot of people will say, well, I can order from a customer and get 50%, right? You can. You can, as a customer, and get 50%. But more beneficially is to order from your organization, okay, at the very, very bottom of the leg that you need the volume in. So then everybody gets volume and gets paid out on it. Plus, you also get paid out on the binary and you get the check matches. So I hope that makes sense to you guys in regards to placing those orders out of your back office. Now, I'm actually going to come to you guys real quick because I want to show you a couple other things. So as we move through that scenario on how to go director, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring the camera back up. So just bear with me 1 second. Bam, there I am. Okay, so you guys can see me, right? All right, so let's talk. You understand the concept of how to go director. That is the entire concept of going director. You have to have binary qualified. You need to have your auto ship set up, and we encourage set it and forget it, a minimum of 120 PV. Now, in order to start building your business, ladies and gentlemen, we understand that 2016, we already know this is a year of miracles. But in order for you to get your business started on the right steps, I'm going to share with you a few things that you need to do to make sure that you get your business started and started properly, and you're actually marketing it properly. But first and foremost, like I always tell everybody, new year, new you. If you haven't already done so, ladies and gentlemen, you need to figure out your why. Let's talk about a little bit of whys, goals, visions, dreams. Let's talk about that, because if you want it in 2016, you have to map it out. People don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. So let's go ahead and start planning. Get your pen, get your notebook out. Let's do this. Come on. Your first and foremost thing is you have to understand your why. Why have you chosen Total Life Changes? What do you want out of it? You have to sit down and figure out, when I talk about what do you want out of it, you have to figure out your what hurts you, your why. Okay? It could be, and I've said this on many, many calls, it could be the fact that you're not able to provide for your family like you want to. It could be the fact that you finally want to be your shero. It could be the fact that you want to be able to give your mom and dad stuff that you've never even been able to give them before, but they've supported you their whole life. Now they want you to support them. Maybe it's your why is you're tired of seeing these bills pile up and you don't have the money for it. So what is your why? Mine, I was tired of telling my kids no. I was one of those parents who always said I wanted my kids to have everything I didn't have. But yet I found myself telling them no for the simple things. No to a candy bar. I found myself telling them no to a little $5 toy in the aisle in Walmart. And I didn't want to have to tell people no anymore. I wanted to be the shero of my family. That was part of my why. I wanted to be able to take care of my parents. I understand life's too short. You know, I lost a brother at the age of 35, which was only 5 years ago. I lost a sister 15 years ago at the age of 20. I understand life's too short, so I wanted to make sure that I had the best life to live. My why was that. So once you figure out your why, and I don't want you to think about it. I want you to write it down. Because if you type it up in your phone, you type it up on your computer, it means nothing. When you write it down, you really put it into the universe. So write down your why. Next, I want you to set your goal. Set your goal. And we're going to talk about 4 different goals, okay? I want you to set your goal. And our first goal, if you haven't already done so, is working to get your investment back. So what did you invest in getting your Total Life Changes business started? Was it $570? Was it $1,500? Was it $371? What was your investment? So our first goal is working to get your investment back in the first week. Okay? In the first week. And that is all about building your list, introducing people into your product, into your opportunity. I'll tell you this, if you started your business with a $500 package and you invited one person to the call who happened to say yes to an entrepreneur pack, you just made a $750 commission. That was more than your investment. So goal number 1, week number 1, let's work to get your investment back. 1. Now let's talk about 30, 60, and 90-day goals, because your next goal should be to have Total Life Changes to afford your monthly expenses. What I mean is your mortgage, car note, student loan, tuition, utilities, whatever it is. Calculate every expense that you pay, run to your cell phone, pull up the calculator. If your bills are $3,500 a month, okay, there's 30 days in a month. That means your next goal is to start making $117 a day. $117 a day. So when we figure out the $117 a day, how are we going to make it? It could be retail. It could be fast start. It could be sending people to the website and allow corporate to drop ship the item to them, but send you the check. So your 30-day goal, how are you going to make it? You need to write this down. Figure out your bills, divide it by 30, boom, that's your goal. Now, how are you going to make it? What are your actions? Because like I said on the last call, in order for you to be a beast, you got to be a bear, okay? You got to believe in your business and believe in yourself. You got to be enthusiastic. You got to have actions so that your actions warrant the result of your goal. Got it? So figure out your 30, your 60, even your 90-day goals. And guys, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. If you have 5 hours a week to work your business, be realistic with your goal. You can't expect to work your business 5 hours but make $10,000 a week your first week in, your first month in. So let's be realistic. Next thing is, in setting your goals, set how much time you could designate to your business per, you see my son back there? Set how much time that you can designate into your business per week and schedule it out. When I say schedule it out, this is exactly what I mean. Hold on one second. Look, I got my 2 calendars, my 2012 and my 2016 already started. Schedule it out. Sit there and look at your calendar and your day planner like it's an appointment. Your business right now is an appointment. If you write a dentist appointment in your day planner, you make it, right? You show up. If you got a hair appointment, you show up. If you have an orthodontist appointment, you show up. If you have a regular primary care, treat your business like it's an appointment that you will not miss. If you're going to meet your lawyer, you'll show up, right? Well, your business, schedule it too. But schedule everything else. If you got football practice, basketball practice, soccer, you got a hair appointment, you got dance class, schedule your whole week out. Sit back, look at your calendar and say to yourself, okay, I got 2 hours here to work on business, 3 hours here, maybe an hour here, an hour out. And in this industry, consistency and habits, 21 business on a schedule. Every spare minute you got. Listen, if you can miss an episode of Empire to work your business, miss it. Because Empire is not building your check while you're trying to build your own empire. Don't watch Empire, build yours. Now, I'm not telling you not to have any personal time or what have you, but if you want to take this serious and you understand 2016 is a year of miracles and you know that we are on a mission to help 1,000 families earn 6 figures in 2016 and you want to be one of them, this is what you got to do. This is what Candace Byrd-Davis did. This is what you got to do. Schedule your business. Schedule your business and make it an appointment so that you know that you're going to keep it. Okay, once we do that, ladies and gentlemen, implementing actions. I'm getting a message that says I'm moving slow. Am I still moving slow? Let me switch back over and take a look at this screen real quick. Oh, looks like I'm moving fine right now. I apologize. As you guys know, I live in cow pastures and cornfields. So over here in the country, sometimes the internet service isn't that perfect. But now what I want to talk about, guys, is implementing some actions. We're going to talk real quick. Okay, thank you so much. We're going to talk real quick on Facebook, Instagram strategies, marketing your business. Yes, we're building offline. We also are building online and taking that business offline. But in order for somebody, you know, our business allows everybody to win when it comes to retail alone. You know, the average person can sell a product who may not be a mass recruiter. But what we're doing is we're trying to market on social media. And on social media, I'll be honest with you, sometimes we got to take a nice look at our pages. So thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Larissa. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you a couple little techniques or a couple little things that you need to alter on your social media, because people won't buy from somebody whose page looks skeptical or looks scammy or looks scary. Okay. So we're going to show you a couple little techniques real quick that's going to help you with this. And I'm going to switch over here to Facebook. All right, so whenever it comes to Facebook, if somebody can send me, Sandra, Larissa, somebody can send me a message just to let me know you could see this screen. But when it comes to Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm finding a lot of people doing. A lot of people will take their profile pictures and put up a picture of the IASOT or the NutriBurst or a line of our products. We have to be conscious in knowing that people want to buy from people that they like, that they know, that they trust. If I can't see you, they always say, if eyes can't see you, then eyes can't hear you. So I'm not going to listen to anything that you post if I can't see who you are. So your profile picture needs to be a picture of you or your family. Don't put up a picture of a product. Don't put up a picture of a quote, because here's my thing. If you want me to buy product off of you because you're retailing, I need to see who I'm buying from. Who is it? Now I feel comfortable when I can see your face. I feel comfortable. Another thing is your banner photo. Your banner photo should always be you as well. You with a quote, your family, maybe one of your visions. I'll tell you guys, honestly, a lot of people will not connect with people who have big old Bentleys and mansions and all this stuff up here because it looks very, very spammy. Be you. You can take pictures with you and your product up here, but don't let it be a whole portfolio of products up here, because curiosity kills the cat. Remember that. Curiosity kills the cat. And if you give them too much, then you're not going to get it. You have to give them enough information to where they want to ask you what it is that you do, what it is that you're selling. But if you put it all up on your banner all the way up here, they can go and Google the product. And when they Google the product, they could go click on the first link that they find and buy product off of that person that they Googled first. Because you might put a post up and they want to go research it more. They go to YouTube. Guess what? You're going to find a YouTube video on NutriBurst. Right underneath that video, whoever put it up is going to say, to order your NutriBurst, click here. Guess what? They clicked there. To be so inquisitive that they want to say, hey, Candace, what is that NutriBurst that you're putting up? But also on your timeline, ladies and gentlemen, what you also want to do is this. You want to make sure your profile is filled out. You want to be able to go to, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. That's on my business page. You want to be able to go, somebody to come to your page. Maybe they're afraid to inbox you, but they want to learn a little bit about you. You need to have your about section filled out. They need to know, not necessarily, but maybe you can have a phone number or a Google Voice number for them to call you. You need to have your email address. A lot of the times they like to know the area that you live in. And here's the key thing, guys. I'm going to go back here. You need to make sure, like if you're editing any of this stuff, you can edit all of it. But what I want you to do, edit your information. I want you to go up here, edit your website. Edit your website, because here's what they're going to do. They're going to go into this website, and I'm glad I showed you guys because I needed to edit my own. You want to make sure you have a website link there, because a lot of the times people are afraid to ask you about your business. They would much rather click on a link and see what it is, or they would much rather click on a link and go shop from your page without asking you. Have an email, because a lot of the times people who just stumble across your page are afraid to call, but they'll email. So you definitely want to make sure that you have this information set up. You have the information set up. You have your details about you. And I put a paragraph, a couple paragraphs in here about me. You want to have all of this stuff filled out, because when they come to your timeline, they want to know who you are, what you do, because if you're expecting them to flip that credit card out and give it to you, they want to be comfortable in doing it. Okay, they want to be very, very comfortable in doing it. But another thing is this, as we're posting stuff up, as you notice, I post a lot of flyers for our calls. But if you come down through here and see, I don't have too many more of them up. Of course, I have the Go Director for today, but guess what? Go Director already started. So I don't want to look like a spammy marketer. So once the call is over, I delete it, because I want people to come to my page and see that I'm a real person. I'm not just spamming flyers. I want them to be able to see that I really have a family. I really have a life. I have a lot of people who say, you know, hey, Candace, I'm creating a separate Facebook. Why? We want to join people that they can relate. Yes, we definitely have to promote these banners. We have to, but once the event is over, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and delete them. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up a little bit. Let's delete those banners and go about our business. So then when we come and put the next, like, hey, all Candace does is post pictures. Now, another feature on Facebook, ability to select the top you want people to see when they come to your page. Uh-oh, I got a message that my screen disappeared. Let me go and, oops. Messages. Back up. Thank you, Lorraine. Okay. So what you can do here, guys, if you miss this little area on Facebook here, gives you the option to select your top 5 pictures. Maybe you want them to see that you earned a 6-figure ring. Maybe they want to you want them to see that you present in front of people. So I have went through and I've selected my top 5 pictures that if anybody comes to my page, these are the pictures that they see first. So they could say, okay, yes, she's earned some type of award in her company. Yes, she obviously speaks on a stage to a lot of people. Yes, this woman is a product of the product. So my before and after pictures are there. Yes, this woman, you know, likes to motivate people. So I put up a couple little things so that when they come straight to my page, they know who I am. Okay. They see me. They have all the info about me in the about section. And my little bit of pictures will actually show them who I am. It tells a story in itself. She was a product of the product. She's an inspirator. She likes to motivate people. She gets on the stage and talks to people, and she's actually been documented for something. The picture doesn't tell them what, but it's something. So guys, let's get our profiles together, because in 2016, it's going to be a year of miracles. It's going to be activity. It's going to be people wanting to buy product. New Year's is right around the corner. So everybody wants to lose weight, make money, get healthy. So as you're promoting your business, you want them to be able to come back and look at you as not a spammer. Now, when promoting the business, you guys have seen this before. Do not be afraid to promote event flyers. People who are not my friends. Let's just say we have an event coming up in Atlanta. People who are not my friends, but live in Atlanta. Now, the reason why I say people who are not my friend is because people already on my friends list are going to see the flyer. So I want to be able to connect with new people. And it's going to bring up a list of people who are literally not my friends, but they live in Atlanta. And I get to see how many mutual friends we have. So if there is an event coming up in Atlanta, I may send this LaTanya Jones a message that says, hey, LaTanya, I noticed that you live in Atlanta and we have quite a few mutual friends. Did any of them get the ability to invite you out to an event that we're having on Tuesday night? She's going to say, no. What event? You send her the flyer. This event that's being hosted by our regional director, Miss Larissa Barclay. I'm excited because this woman is a documented 6-figure industry earner who is extending her reach to help additional families do the same. I know there's only a few VIP seats left available. If you'd like, I can contact her and try to secure one for you. And then just keep moving on. Keep inviting these people out. That's how you connect with people who are not in your city, and you start growing a team outside of where you live. Now, same situation with Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, Instagram, you want to make sure on Instagram, your name is there. I see a lot of people who put their IG names up as IASO for life. That doesn't tell me who you are. I want to connect and buy or join people that I feel like, that I feel like I know, and that I feel like I can trust. So if you don't have your name up here, I'm going to be a little scared to come and look at what you have to offer. But also Instagram allows you to set up a bio. So if you actually go to my Instagram, it says, you know, Candace Byrd-Davis, listen to, which is the on-demand call, 857-957-1985. Because if I put up something that somebody's interested, again, they might not want to call me, or they might not want to go to the link, but they'll call and listen to the info. So I tell them, listen to this call and then call or text me to partner with me. I give them my email address. I give them my websites. Success with Candace. They can go buy product. Join CandaceByrd-Davis.com. They can join me in business. So set your bios up just like I've instructed you on Facebook. But also what you want to do is you want to go ahead and delete the flyers after the calls have been done. So as you see, I didn't get the opportunity to delete them. I actually left them up for the sake of showing you this training, but I just went ahead and I deleted them on my phone. Now look what happens. I click refresh. People will come to my page and see my posts, and it doesn't look spammy. They see my videos, they see my Christmas, they see my family, they see my books, they see conversations that I've had. And as you see, there's a couple flyers I still didn't delete. But let's not be spammy. Let's be professional. I'm going to actually come back to you guys on this. There we go again. So let's not be spammy. Let's be professional. Listen, guys, 2016 is a year of miracles. You got to jumpstart your business. You need to understand your why. You need to set your goals, and you need to put in some action. And if you're intending on action marketing on Facebook, clean it up. People want to buy from people that they feel like they know. They're not going to give you their credit card if you look scammy, spammy, or they can't even see what's going on in your life. There's too much stuff going on that they want to feel comfortable in knowing who they're going to give this information to. So again, guys, I know I went a little further than going director, but 2016 is right around the corner. We need to put forth the actions so that we can have the paychecks in 2016. I keep saying 2014, didn't I? Ooh, 2016. If I said 14, forgive me. 2016. For some reason, I just had a setback. But again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your tickets to the Go Director Train or to the national event being held January 29th and 30th in New Orleans. You can go to www.TLC Front Row, because keep in mind, events will do for your business what you can never do alone for your business. So get there. As you heard Mr. Fallon say, I don't care if it's an hour that you can be there. I don't care if it's a half of a day. Maybe you could be there the whole time. Whatever it is you need to get there. The training, the atmosphere, the nuggets, everything is going to catapult your business in 2016. So start the quarter off right by getting to our national event. Again, TLCfrontrow.com. For those of you guys who are new in the business, we do have a text messaging service as well to get any updated event text messages. You can text the word 1,000 families to 313131. You can also follow the #1 female network marketer in the world, my coach, my mentor, on Instagram at 1,000 families. We do post up a lot of the flyers. You can also, shameless plug, go ahead and follow myself as well at Candace Byrd-Davis. So if you're wanting to see what's going on in the company, what new events are coming up, what calls, trainings, tips, tricks, techniques, go ahead and follow us on social media. Again, 2016 is going to be a year of miracles. We're inviting you to be one of them. But first and only first, you got to put forth the work to produce the checks. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to hop with us on this training today. Remember, tonight, we have an opportunity call done at 10 p.m. tonight by one of our top industry earners. I'm trying to see if I have the notes as to who it is going to be tonight. And I don't, unfortunately. So tonight's call is going to be done by one of our top income earning industry female earners. Go ahead and follow one of us on social media. As soon as we get the call scheduled, we will go ahead and put it up. Invite people to the call. And I'll tell you, the easiest way to invite somebody to the call, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Call them up on the phone. Hey, Yvette, it's Candace. Are you busy? No? Okay, perfect. Listen, I'm running a little short on time, but real quick, what are you doing tonight at 10 p.m. that has the opportunity to put 6 figures in your pocket in 2016? Yvette's not doing anything at 10 p.m. that's going to put 6 figures in her pocket. So she's going to say nothing. Why? Awesome. Listen, we are having this VIP call tonight at 10 p.m. I was actually speaking with the young lady who's doing the call tonight, and I was telling her how excited I was to share the business with you, and she got excited. So she asked me if she could have a conversation with you tonight at 10 p.m. on the call. I didn't have time to call and get you a yes or no answer from you, so I just told her yes. So if you could dial into this call at 9:55 Eastern Standard Time, because she's going to be expecting you. The host on the line is going to say, please state your name and where you're calling from. I need you to say, my name is Yvette Murtha, calling from Connecticut, so that she knows you're on that line. And when this call is over, Yvette, I'm going to give you a call about 5 minutes after the call is over, okay? Don't be late. Listen, dial in. Here's the number. Here's the PIN. What are you doing tonight at 10 p.m. that has the potential to put 6 figures in your pocket? Nothing. So go ahead, get people invited to the call, ladies and gentlemen. Get this Saturday night opportunity call packed out, because 2016 is going to be a fast-moving year. You want to get on this boat before it leaves the harbor, because I promise you, it's much harder when you have to swim to catch up. So enjoy your weekend, guys. Make sure you promote your business. Let people know what you have to offer, because you never know. You may change their life, or they may be the person to change your life. Like I always say, my friends, I'll see you at the top. Have a great day. Bye-bye.